Good day everyone. My name is John Clifford Sabidor from AMT2A. I will choose the topic I choose is all about derivatives. So what is derivatives? In calculus, a derivative measures how a function changes when its input changes. It tells us the rate of change or the slope of a curve at a point. So now, I will discuss to you the 7 basic differentiations formulas of derivatives. So now, let's start to the power rule. The formula of power rule is d over d of x is equal to the variables raised to the power of constant is equal to a constant and the variable raised to the constant minus 1. So for example, d over d of x is equal to x raised to the power of 4. So let's derive the x to the power of 4. The derivatives of x to the power of 4 is equals to 4x raised to the power of 4 minus 1. So 4x raised to the power of 4 minus 1 is equals to 4x cubed. So that is the derivatives of x to the power of 4. So second example, d over d of x is equal to x raised to the power of 7. So the derivatives of x raised to the power of 7 is equals to 7x raised to the power of 7 minus 1. 7x raised to the power of 7 minus 1 is equals to 7x raised to the power of 6. So now, that is the derivatives of x to the power of 7. Let's proceed to our third example. D over d of x is equal to x cubed. The derivatives of x cubed is equals to 3x raised to the power of 3 minus 1. So 3x raised to the power of 3 minus 1 is equals to 3x squared. That is the derivatives of x to the power of 3 or x cubed. So now, let's proceed to the second rule, the constant rule. The formula of constant rule is equals to d over d of x of a constant is equals to 0. Because a constant doesn't change no matter what x is. So its rate of change is always equals to 0. So example, our first example, d over d of x is equal to 9. So since the 9 is constant, the derivatives of 9 of a constant 9 is equal to 0. Second example, d over d of x and the constant of 10 is equal to 0. D over d of x and the constant of 5 is equal to 0. So that is the constant rule. Now let's proceed to the sum rule. This is the formula of sum rule. D over d of x is equal to f of x plus g of x is equal to the derivatives of f of x plus the derivatives of g of x. So for this example, d over d of x is equal to x squared plus x cubed. So in this equation, our f of x is equal to x squared. and our g of x is equal to x cubed. So now, let's solve this example. The x squared plus x cubed. Let's derive the x cubed and the x squared. So the derivatives of x squared is equals to d over d of x d over d of x 2x plus d over d of x 3x squared is 2x plus 3x squared. That is the final answer of our first example. Second example is d over d of x is equal to 5x plus a constant of 7. So, let's derive. The derivatives of 5 of x is equals to 5. And the derivatives of 7, since 7 is constant, it is automatically equals to 0. So 5 plus 0 is equals to 5. That is the final answer of our second example. For our third example, d over d of x is equal to x raised to the power of 4 plus 2x. Let's derive the x to the power of 4. The derivatives of x to the power of 4 is equals to 4x raised to 3 plus 2. So that is the final answer of our third example of the sum rule. So that is the sum rule. Now let's proceed to the fourth differentiations rule, which is the difference rule. The formula of difference rule is d over d of x, the quantity of f of x minus g of x is equal to the derivatives of f of x minus the derivatives of g of x. So our first example is d over d of x, the quantity of x raised to the power of 4 minus the derivatives of x raised to the power of 4 is 4x cubed minus the derivatives of x cubed, which is the 3x squared. So the final answer is 4x cubed minus 3x squared. That is the final answer of the final answer of our first example. So our second example is d over d of x, the quantity of f of x minus 8. So the f of x is 7x, and our g of x is 8. So let's derive the 7x. The derivatives of d of x and the d over d of x, the derivatives of 7x is 7 minus the derivatives d of x minus 0. So the final answer of our second example is 7. That is the final answer. Now, let's proceed to the third example. D over d of x and the quantity of x raised to the power of 5 minus 7x. The derivatives of x raised to the power of 5 is 5x raised to the power of 4. And minus the derivatives of 7x is 7. So the final answer is 5x raised to the power of 4 minus 7. That is the final answer of our third example. So that is the difference rule. Now let's proceed to the product rule. The product rule formula is d over d of x and the quantity of f of x and g of x. D over d of x and the quantity of f of x times g of x is equals to the derivatives of f of x times g of x plus f of x and the derivatives of g of x. So our g of x is x squared and our f of x is x, and the derivatives of f of x is equals to 1. The derivatives of g of x is equals to 2x. So now, sundin natin yung formula. So sa formula, f of x times g of x is equals to the derivatives of f of x. So the derivatives of x is 1. 1. And multiply by g of x. Our g of x is x squared. Plus, copy the symbol and plus f of x. Our f of x is x. And our g of x, and the derivatives of g of x is x squared. 1 times x squared is equals to x squared. Plus x times x squared is equals to x squared. X squared. X squared plus 2x squared is equals to 2x raised to the power of 4. That is the final answer of our first example. Second example is d over d of x, the quantity of x squared times x cubed. Let's follow the formula. X is 2x times the g of x, which is that our g of x is x cubed times x cubed plus our f of x, x squared, times the derivatives of g of x, which is our x cubed. The derivatives of x cubed is 3x raised to the power of 2. Now, let's multiply the derivatives of f of x times g of x is equals to 2x raised to the power of 4 plus is equals to 3x raised to the power of 4. So the final answer is, let's add this this 2x raised to the power of 4 and 3x raised to the power of 4. So the final answer is 5x raised to the power of 4. Answer, 5x raised to the power of 4. Sixth rule of our differentiation formulas, which is the quotient rule. The formula of quotient rule is d over d of x, the quantity of f of x over g of x, is equals to f of x times g of x minus f of x times the derivatives of g of x over the g of x squared. So now, our f of x is equal to x, and our g of x is equals to x squared, and our derivatives of f of x is equals to 1. The derivatives of g of x is equals to 2x. Now let's solve this first example. D over d of x, the quantity of x over x of x squared, is equals to, let's input the formula. Derivatives of f of x, which is 1. So 1 multiplied by g of x. Our g of x is x squared. Minus, copy the sign, minus f of x, which is x, multiplied by the derivatives of g of x. Our derivatives of g of x is 2x. 2x over g of x, which is the x squared. So 1 times x squared is equals to x squared, minus x times 2x is equals to 2x squared. So x squared times x squared squared is equals to x raised to the power of 4. So equals x squared minus 2x is equals to x squared, negative x squared. Copy the denominator, x raised to the power of 4. So negative x squared over negative x squared divided by x raised to the power of 4 is equals to 1 over x squared. Negative 1 over x squared. So that is the final answer. Now let's proceed to the last rule, which is the chain rule. The formula of chain rule is d over d of x is equals to f times g of x is equals to the derivatives of f times g of x times derivatives of g of x. So our first example is d over d of x, the quantity of x squared plus x raised to the power of 3. Raised to the power of 3. So it's equals to, so 3 times our g of x is equals to our g of x squared plus 1, x squared plus x times the derivatives of g of x, which is the 2x. So 3 times 3 times 2x is equals to 6x. And copy the x squared plus, let's go there. Copy the x squared plus x squared. So this is the final answer. So now the last example is d over d of x in the quantity of sin times 2x. So the derivatives of sin is equals to cos 2x times derivatives of g of x is equals to 2. So the final answer is 2 cos in the quantity of 2x. So that is the final answer. So that's all for our discussion about derivatives, and that's all of our discussion all about the 6 basic differentiations of derivatives. So that's all for this session. Thank you.